up? And I'm here to do my top 5 teen comedy movies. And I kind of have to say, I'm beginning to think or realize that this might be my favorite genre of movies. I know it's not the cool thing to say, but I really do love these type of movies. They're really entertaining, and it's just I can never get enough of them, and I can always watch them over and over and over. So anyways, let me just start. I know I said 5, but I'm just gonna throw in this one just because I really enjoyed this movie. So it's not really in the top 5 per se, but I just wanted to talk about it a little bit, and it's Mean Girls, and this I guess could be the bonus one. I really enjoyed this movie. I wasn't expecting much of this movie at all, because I figure I saw Lindsay Lohan, I'm thinking how good could it be, but it's actually really, really good. It's not the most funniest, over the top, typical teen movie. I guess it's more of a smarter teen movie than some of the other ones that have come out, but overall it's really good. I can watch this over and over again. I thought, now let's get down to it. Number 5, and I love this movie so much. It always reminds me of Toronto because I remember I saw it for the first time in Toronto, and then it made me want to buy it. And it's 10 Things I Hate About You, and I love this movie so much. I could watch this one literally over and over, and it never gets old. This one is just, it's more of a sweet kind of love story. Not really a love story, but it's a sweeter teen comedy, I should say. Of course there is a love story, but apparently every guy wants to date this girl, which I used to have a huge crush on back in the day. I don't know if anybody remembers, but she's Alex Mack from the Nickelodeon show. But she plays this girl, and all the guys want to date her, but apparently her dad says that she can't date unless her older sister, which is Julia Stiles, she can't date until Julia Stiles starts dating. So Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who's having I don't know, he's making a comeback. He didn't do anything for a while, now he's huge, but he wants to date her really bad, so he's trying to get Heath Ledger to go out with Julia Stiles, and and all this stuff happens, and they end up liking each other. It's really, really awesome. It's just a fun movie, and Dave Ferris is in this. They play the prom. Awesome. Check it out. And I think this is Julia Stiles' first movie. Even though I don't really like Julia Stiles, and she was really, really, really annoying in the movie. But anyways, number 4, we gotta go with another movie that I'm sure everybody hates, or everybody thought it sucked, but I love it, and it's one of my favorites. And this one, like I said before in the previous ones, I can watch it over and over and over again. And it's The New Guy, and I love this movie. I love DJ Qualls. He's like so odd looking, and here he is in the back. Wait. He's so odd looking, but he's awesome. He's like, I don't know, he's just great. And basically this movie's about DJ Qualls, who's in this school, and apparently he's a dork, and he gets picked on, and he's sick of it. So one day what does he do? Oh, he goes to the mall, and he gets arrested, and then he's in prison with this guy who plays by Eddie Griffin, and he kind of teaches him how to be cool and how to do the right things and stuff like that. So what he tells him that he should, he tells him to go to a new school, and so he goes to this new school as a brand new character. He pretty much learns everything that Eddie Griffin told him in prison. He goes to this new school, and apparently he becomes the new badass, and it's kind of, in a way, kind of like Can't Buy Me Love. I don't know why I keep doing air quotes, but it's kind of like Can't Buy Me Love, where he's accepted, and then at the end, they find out who he really is, and it's a really great movie. It's not over the top. I mean, there are some kind of over the top moments. Number 3 is I think this movie kind of revolutionized the teen comedy. I think when this came out, more teen comedies were coming out now more frequently, and this one was probably the most over the top one that at least I can think of that came out at the time, and it's kind of set the tone for future teen movies, and that's of course American Pie. And I remember when I saw the trailer for this, I thought to myself, okay, it could be good. I mean, of course, most people think of Jason Biggs and you know, doing the pie, but this was really good. It's not my favorite, but I definitely felt like I had to mention it in the top 5 just because this really did kind of change the whole game on teen comedies. It's really good. This movie pretty much made so many careers. I mean, Jason Biggs, Allison Hannigan, Mina Suvari, Sean William Scott. But this definitely created a bunch of you know, so many people got big from this movie, and it was a cool movie, definitely. But there's definitely better. But this definitely is a very important movie, at least for the teen comedy genre. But and this one was over the top. I mean, there's been more movies that have been over the top, but this pretty over the top stuff. Really good movie. Number 2, this came out in 2007, and this movie is awesome, and it's super bad. And I know I've talked about this a lot already, so I don't know what more I can say. But you know, this, for a while there, after it had been a little drop before this came out, that, you know, there wasn't that many over the top teen comedies, or not too many good ones. And then this one kind of like brought it back to like the American Pie days, and it was really good. I love these two guys in it. I was a little disappointed with the older characters, Seth Rogen and Bill Hader in this, and you know, now we got McLovin from this. And doesn't McLovin kind of remind you of the new DJ Qualls? I mean, they're both kind of like, they kind of have this dorky, funny-looking thing going for them, and I don't know, he's kind of like the new DJ Qualls. But overall, this is a really cool, really awesome movie, and I'm sure everybody's seen it. Check it out, buy it on Blu-ray, do all that stuff. My number 1, and this would have been in my top 10, definitely 2008 movies. I just got it like a few weeks ago. It's amazing. I have it on right now, if you could see. Let me just, I kind of have the commentary on it right now. I'm watching, and it's Sex Drive. Oh my god, I can't begin to explain the love that I have for this movie. It is so excellent, so amazing. It's over the top, but it's not too over the top. You know, it's got its serious, not really serious, but it's got it, you know, its love story, and it does everything really well. It kind of reminded me of American Pie, as in there's really nobody that you've probably heard of in this movie besides Seth Green and James Marsden, and they really don't have big, you know, they don't have a big role in this movie at all. They're kind of like little side characters, but it's so great. It's basically, let me take off the cover so I can show you the characters. And here, it's basically about this guy who he's the virgin, you know, he's kind of a dorky guy, and he meets this girl on the internet, and the whole movie's basically him going on a road trip trying to get to her, and so, you know, they could do their thing. But basically, this girl and this guy are kind of like his two best friends, and they follow him along. But what really is going on is he's really in love with her. Yeah, he's really in love with her, but she's kind of into him, and he's not into her. And he's supposed to be like this guy who's like this pimp guy who's like has all these chicks and stuff. It's just great overall. It's just, everything they do is just so funny. You know, you've seen everything before in this, but they pull it off so well, and it's so funny, and I was so not expecting it to be this amazing, but it is. And also, in the beginning of the movie, it's shot in a mall, and it's this mall called Dolphin Mall that's like about 20 minutes away from my house, and it's really awesome. I can finally say that. I know like all these people are like, you know, this movie shot at, you know, in my city and everything, but this whole movie was shot in Florida, and that mall was like, I go to it all the time, so it's really cool to have a movie and say that, you know, they shot that in my mall and stuff. So it's really awesome. I love this movie. You have to pick it up. If you have a Blu-ray, you should definitely get it, just because it's so awesome. You know, if I had to pick one, you know, teen movie that you should buy and pick up, it's definitely Sex Drive. You'll love it, trust me. I can't stop talking about it. I really love it. And that's about that. Thanks guys for watching.